Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal, Mr. Butter, coming back at you again. The pair that I want to get into today took forever to show up. I actually ordered these about 3 weeks ago from the Travis Scott website, and they just got here. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these Jumpman jacks in the bright cactus colorway. What is happening, everybody? It is great to be back here with y'all. As I already said, I've been waiting for this pair for a while. I was actually really pumped about this colorway. The only other pair of this silhouette that I've had was in the dark mocha colorway, and when I got them, I was just kind of a little bit let down. I was expecting to like them more, and for me, they just didn't do it for me. So when I saw these, I thought I'd give the Jumpman jacks another try, and I was able to hit on the raffle on the Travis Scott website, but they shipped from California. They actually shipped pretty quick, but it just took them weeks to get here. I live in West Virginia, which is obviously on the other side of the country. So no surprise it took them a while to get here. Retail was $200 US. I don't think shipping was too expensive. With tax and shipping, I was about 220 bucks in, so not too bad. It came in the same box that we got for other Jumpman jacks, and it's a very heavy, well-made box in my opinion. It's just a brown color, and you kind of get these lines like you see above the Cactus Jack emblem. On the side it says Jumpman, but it has this T-REXX sticker over it. I think last time these released, the only pairs that we saw that done on were the pairs that were purchased from the Travis Scott website. I think the pairs from Sneakers didn't have this T-REXX sticker over top of it. I'm not sure why there was a difference, but then I think on this release, all pairs, whether it came from Sneakers, whether it came from the Travis Scott site, I think they all had that T-REXX sticker on there. Another interesting thing about this pair is I've seen a lot of people complaining that they didn't get the stickers or they didn't get the tote bag. Some people didn't get anything like that in there. Some people got both. But anyhow, I already know what I got, but I'll wait to reveal that. We do have a little cutout in the box, and you see a Jumpman. And then we also have a little cutout on the other side for the size tag. It says Jumpman Jack TR. The colors are muslin, black, and bright cactus. I went with a size 10.5 on this pair. And the reason why I did that is because a lot of the air trainers and even the diamond turf shoes, I have to go a half size up, because if I don't, where my feet are really wide, that Velcro strap creates some rubbing and stuff on the outside of my fat feet. So I just thought, just in case these shoes do the same thing, I went a half size up. I don't know if that's the right call or not, but time will tell. The lid just kind of lifts off the base, and there, as we can see, I got the stickers. I didn't get the tote bag, but I couldn't care less about that. And then enough of that box talk.
Sheesh, I am loving these things.
It took me about a half a second of looking at this pair to realize I definitely prefer this colorway over the dark mocha colorway. I've also seen the other colorways like the OG and then the pair that had the red swoosh on it, and again, I really prefer this colorway over the rest of them. I'm not sure what exactly it is about this colorway that makes me like it so much. It might be because this neon green reminds me of the colors that I saw back in the 90s a lot. I'm thinking like Andre Agassi and that kind of era. Even some Reebok pumps, you would see this tennis ball kind of color used quite often. So in that sense, it is a little bit nostalgic to me. And I also think that up against this bright green, the black is just such a high contrast, and it just looks really sharp in my opinion. And throw that all in with the fact that, again, I think these colors will be ideal for the summertime, and I just think this one's a winner. I'm a huge fan of air trainers. I was a big Bo Jackson fan. I'm a big fan of the diamond turf shoes. I really liked watching Primetime when I was a kid as well. So this strap going across the base of the laces, it really just throws me back to that era, and I can't get enough of that. As far as the materials used on this shoe, it's not like they have a super premium feel or anything. I think the base material on these is just like a canvas material. It almost feels like a hemp or like a potato sack or something. But then for these off-white overlays, that is a really nice leather. It's a thick cut. You can tell by the edges of it. And I really love the texture that we have on that sail leather. For the swoosh, and then up at the top of the tongue, we have a really nice black nubuck. And that's comparable to the black nubuck that we get on Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows as well. Starting with the outsole, it has a really unique looking traction pattern. It does say Jack across the bottom of it, and there was a sticker on the paper that these were wrapped in saying that this Jack is made to wear off over time. So I don't know why they do that detail, but there it is. It says Jack. The rest of this outsole is just in this off-white or muslin color, and I just think it's neat looking. Then we can see that sail rubber wrap up to the midsole area, and it's met by some areas of what appears to be like a black painted foam. We see some black accents here towards the forefoot, and then that black foam wraps around the heel. And again, on the inside of the shoe, we see another black accent there towards the front. Then as we get to this upper, I really love this muslin colored leather overlay. Here on the toe, some of these panels are kind of rolled and stitched like the way we see on SB Dunks or something. And then some of them just have a raw edge to them where you can see that it's a nice thick cut there. So I like the way that they switch it up a little bit. Here on the mug guard, you can see it's rolled over, but then for the rest of the panels, it looks like we just get more of a natural kind of edge on it. We have that nice sail colored leather for our strap that goes across the base of the laces. Then we have more of that sail leather going across the base of the heel. And of course, we have that Travis Scott smiley face. And of course, this being a Travis Scott shoe, we have this oversized backward swoosh, and that's in a very premium feeling black nubuck material. On the inside of the shoe, it's just a smaller swoosh and it's facing the right way. And then up around the collar, we actually have more of that hemp or canvas material, and that is just in a black color. I'm really loving this shade that we get. I guess this is the bright cactus, but like I said, it's like a potato sack kind of material, but I love this color. We see it here on the toe box. We also see it on the side panels underneath the swooshes, and it's also what we get for the base of the tongue. These came with sail or muslin colored laces already in them. But in true Travis Scott form, we got plenty of spares. We got a flat black lace, we got a neon green or bright cactus color with some black accents in it, and then we just got a bright cactus colored green or tennis ball green flat lace as well. I think for the time being, I would just rock those muslin colored laces in there. I just think it looks really nice. Then as we get to the top of the tongue, that's in a nice feeling black nubuck, and we have a Jumpman embroidered on there. And again, we see those 3 lines like we see on other Jumpman Jack branding. And then our sock liner is in a black color, and once again we see a black Jumpman with the 3 lines above it. I'm sure I'm in the minority, but I really do think that this is my favorite colorway we've seen on a Jumpman Jack so far. I've seen every other color, and for me, I just didn't really care for them too much, but I really like the way these look, and again, I think they'll be perfect for the summer heat. I actually got rid of my dark mocha Jumpman Jacks for retail. I just helped somebody out because I really didn't care to keep them in the collection, but I definitely plan on rocking this pair. I think these are really cool, very unique looking, and something about that tennis ball green color just throws me back to the 90s, and I'll take as much of that as I can get. Let me know what you all think about this pair. Let me know what laces you would rock, and also let me know what your favorite colorway of the Jumpman Jack has been so far. I appreciate you all watching tremendously, and I will catch y'all on the next one. I'm out.